And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line, powering his way forward. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Unitas. Throw left side, complete. That's Lynch. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Here's Unitas looking to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. And they go play action with Unitas. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down, Unitas looking to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Here's Unitas. They dump it off to Lynch. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for six? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now Unitas to throw. Flush to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Unitas. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Groupie for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Giants 21, Jets nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Unitas. Escaping the pressure right. Throw over the middle. Going to be caught here by Pitts. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jets first down.
Play action. It's Unitas. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now it's Unitas. They'll roll him out right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Looking to throw, Unitas. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for
Unitas will throw. That's into the hands of Edwards. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Lynch. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He finds his man, complete. It's Edwards. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Xavier Legette as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now with timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action, Willis. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. To the left side and caught by Hester. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Peterson running right, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw, here's Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a first down. Here's Willis now off the play fake. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. The slot man in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a third and about 14. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up.
And no way to run for Willis. He goes down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for this. Here's Willis. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He finds Lynch. It's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Unitas flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the shotgun, Unitas. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. From the 35, here's second down and 7. They'll try and wind down some clock with Peterson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
first down. The run with Lynch. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll run again with Lynch. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's first and 10. A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Lynch up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
A 7-yard gain. Complete to Kyle Pitts. First and goal at the
They'll run with Lynch. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
at the 2-yard line.
They try again with Lynch. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Marshawn Lynch taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. A give to Smith out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That is intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll come up now on second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Everything was riding on that two-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. Four quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So the first crack here in overtime goes to the New York Giants as we are back underway. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And this will be a Giants 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44. All right, Charles, quick Emmitt Smith story. You've heard of the Madden video game, right?
I have heard of the Madden video game, well, no doubt about it.
The legend goes that Coach Madden said players used to come up to him all the time and complain that their ratings were too low. The only person, though, that came up and said, hey, mine's too high, Emmitt Smith.
You're kidding.
How can you rate Emmitt Smith too high? That's the question.
Boy, talk about humble. That's taking modesty to a new level.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's a quick throw finding Edelman. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get into field goal range, and get us a win.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, they go Lynch. Then he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. A 1st down carry for Smith. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth, and Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He completes it in traffic. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception. You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Legette's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This is reeled in by Edwards. It's a race down the right side. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Buying some time left. Avoids the sack. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That's Patrick Peterson. And the Jets are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Looking to throw on 1st and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Jets lining up for another 2-point attempt. They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Jackson now to return it. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not...
Oh, and they fake it. Oh, no, disaster. It's intercepted. And the Jets will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Dump off caught by his back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action on 1st down. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They're going play action. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. And this one does not go far.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run.
And we've seen this before. It's a fake. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell, for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Almost the completion of the wrong team there. So that brings up 2nd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be